point of view, because I feel like things in Fresno have gone pretty well for us.
Mhm.
What would you say are the distinctions or the differences between AZ and California, if there are any?
You know, in California, it's an underserved market as a state, but there are pockets where the demographics just don't seem to work. And so I think before we really dug into California, we thought there'd be a lot more opportunity than we found. But I think that going back to what Gary told us about staying disciplined is I think we've had to work hard to stay disciplined in the markets that we're looking at in California. We've heard this horror stories about how hard it is to build things in California. But again, I think if you find the right people that have bring expertise to the table, but they leave their egos at the door and they come in and they say, "Hey, I want to be a part of this team. I like what you guys are doing." We tell everyone we're not interested in doing one project and then being done. We want to do multiple projects. It's got to be scalable. And so, from a job standpoint, guys know that, hey, we're not here just to have them do one job. It's hopefully there's repetition for that. So I think that we've developed some good relationships by trying to communicate our vision up front without overselling it. Sometimes you can come off as a little bit of a dreamer, but I think that we've shown people that we have a vision, but we also have steps to achieve that vision. So I think that's fun. In California, it's just a different world over there. It's on the far west coast, and they're far out there. That's for sure. Other challenges that we're seeing, we don't know yet, and I think that's again where you have to have some humility. Is what are we going to encounter? And when someone throws something at your head, you got to be willing to respond to it and not be scared, not freak out. We know, again, we're going to make some mistakes on our first projects in California. Every one of these projects is different. Every one of these projects is complicated. So even when you think you know what you're doing, you get a curveball. And someone at a city says, "Hey, we need a report on this. We need an examination on that. We need another tribal review. We need another CEQA evaluation. We need," who knows what it's going to be. But I think at the end of the day, just making sure you don't freak out, you don't throw your hands in the air and walk away. Just know you have to be willing to expect that you're going to get a lot of unexpected curveballs. And so it's how do you respond and make sure you don't over respond or overreact to the curveballs that come at you is the really